Last where we left off, the Meddlers of Mischief uh, defeated and conquered the frozen ice dungeon that was beneath their fort, battling a monstrous looking giant with multiple heads and body parts, and what seems to be a frost salamander. After a fierce battle, the party was successful. Um, I can't, why am I drawing a blank on you guys? Sonia, God, I don't know why I was drawing a blank on her. Sonia went down a few times due to the massive club of the giants. However, she got up with a vengeance and slayed it with one of her divine spells. Now, as you guys gather your trophies from the creature, from Stig and Mason took apart some trophies and salamander parts to bring back and perhaps use. And Stig wants to hang the head of the salamander on the wall. So he commissioned a taxidermist to come and live at the fort. But you guys opened the sarcophagus to find an ancient warrior there holding what seemed to be a softball sized silver orb. To find out it is one of the missing pieces that you are looking for the crown that Caradwin is wearing, or the circlet. Uh, you discovered that this ancient warrior, along with his mighty battle axe, had a magical ring and a magical set of boots. You all decided that Sonia will take the great axe known as Motor, written in ancient dwarven script. Finding out it was forged from an ancient white dragon years ago. As you guys were celebrating and talking, Caradwin began to feel a burning sensation in her chest, and her spell book began to smolder, only to find out that she is no longer bound by her infernal contract. She contacted the life giver, the one who gave her new elven body, and find out that has not done anything as of yet, but they contacted the professor to reassure her that he has taken care of her contract. But he did not say how. And that's where we are picking up. So, Caradwin, you're on all floors still. Kind of, that burning cessation is calming down your chest. It's like a massive heartburn. I mean, really, really bad, but it's starting to subside a bit. Um, so, yeah.
I don't know how to be in this moment because it feels like a lot changed right away.
Gallenford will ask, did he say what or how he accomplished this mighty task?
I'll let you take a guess, Gallenford. I'll let you take a guess. Knowing him,
Does that mean you're indebted to the professor now?
absolutely not. I refuse that one.
So you're just free and clear like that?
don't know. I really don't know.
So are we like still in the ice dungeons, or
No, you guys are back up in your fort. You guys went back up. You were celebrating the evening away. So anyways, perhaps this is a good thing. I mean, he did help. He did resolve you of this without you having to do it yourself. I mean,
I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's it's just not what I expected. And also, it would have been, nice to be kept in the loop.
I can definitely say that I'm glad that I'm not being pulled this way and that by extra dimensional forces.
Well, I can say I'm technically free of all extra dimensional forces now, I think. I mean, the deal with the Life Giver was just that I can get a new body whenever. I don't think I owe him anything.
um, you can give me an insight check if you wanted to try to figure it. If
Hey,
you're
that's
trying to figure, if you're trying to piece all these things together, insight or investigation. This is definitely an intelligence check test.
I don't remember signing any contracts.
I
Um,
don't remember getting any contracts with him.
you remember that he offered to help you out with your partnership with Bone Regard, by giving you a new body. So the Life Giver currently has is holding on to your old body, which Bone Regard wants or made a deal, or you're supposed to be his concubine, basically. Um,
Yeah.
but with him now taking on that role, or perhaps you your soul is no is was not bound to Bone Regard, only your body. Your Now your new body was not bound to the devil you made a contract with, but your soul. But now your soul has been relieved of your contract.
Is this where we pull out the red yarn and the corkboard?
Yes,
So both my soul and my body are
you
free.
you are technically not bound to any, like you said, any extraplanar creature or
Caradwin's got a Venn diagram. Like the devil's over here, life giver's over here, and bone regard here. It's like now the original body and soul is life giver and bone regard, but the soul is bone regard and the devil. The devil and life giver were still working those things out.
Yeah, it's quite a mess. I mean, it's great. Just it's just bizarre, I guess.
And then there's
I
just a
wouldn't.
circle off to the side that goes hag question mark.
Well, that's not me. I tried.
that's
I did
Mason.
try. The hag didn't take it.
The hag was smart enough not
Really
to
wanted
do
me
a devil's threesome, basically.
yeah, which I was really hoping for, but that's okay.
Um,
Stig takes another drink.
but I was
I,
also
I got about 35% of that.
character. Give me a religion check.
Religion.
As you guys are discussing this and whatnot, even though you are freed from your contract and everything like that, you would also know devils are don't take too kindly of being swindled or dealed out of something that they really want. And you have no idea what the professor did to get you out of this contract, but you believe since you are not part of this, this devil may be extremely angry at the moment, and you are unsure what consequences this may bring.
Wonderful. So
Caradron,
maybe
have you considered the consequences this may bring?
I'm glad you bring that up. It really depends on what the professor did. If he um, if he traded something of equal value to my soul, there should be no consequences. I don't know what he did, and he won't tell me. So
I am curious to wonder what is the equivalent exchange of a human soul.
Oh God.
This is the beer talking.
I think it depends on the devil.
And also, Karen, you have no idea what kind or who or what devil you made a deal with when you were younger. You just signed on the dotted line, basically.
This is, I think, the strangest Tuesday I've ever had.
It's Thursday.
Exactly.
Narrator, it was Monday.
Well,
Do you lose any powers by having this contract severed?
That's a great question. Well, I would imagine, I mean, I can test it. I would imagine no, because he didn't give me my powers. I was just kind of, I learned from, I learned things from the library in hell that I went to. I didn't necessarily get the powers. I'm not a warlock,
Yeah, you're
per se.
so technically, yeah, you're a person. You're not a warlock. You do not.
I cast Arcane Hand just to make sure.
He gave you knowledge. He did not give you his powers. Um, you cast your arcane hand, no problem.
Well, there we go.
But you're not sure if or what or if you lost anything as of yet. Again, you generally you again with your 22. I will give you this. You personally did not break your contract. You did not like Missoura coming out for Will. You did not alter the terms or anything like that. It just burnt up, and the professor said he got you out of it.
So this is not my fault.
Yes, exactly. This is not something you did. This is something he did, but you are not sure what the price that he paid or again you have no details whatsoever. He just said I got you out of this contract. I'm always looking out for you. I need you to trust me, basically.
Are we sure the professor isn't some eldritch being?
Ooh, that's a good question.
You know,
Yeah,
I swear my fourth grade teacher was an eldritch horror, and I tried to do some research to investigate. I can't say what happened, but we had to get a new teacher after that.
Caradwin, I'll give you this. You would know that the professor has to, in order to study the eldritch or whatnot, or to be the mind of it so they can combat it, he has to undergo scrutinies of tests and interrogations and stuff like that, and he would not be in the position if he did not pass. So, as undoubtedly he is not an eldritch being.
Yes, he's done a lot. He would have had to have gone through many a test in order to be able to be in the.
Yeah.
I mean, is it always possible that the Eldritch could influence him? Potentially, but doubtful, given the many wards I'm sure he has over his own mind and body.
Are we sure his name's not Cthulhu? So we beat we beat the cold dungeon. Are we going back to beat the storm dungeon?
You can tonight. It is evening time for you guys right now. If you guys want to go.
I say we rest first.
Well, that does sound good. I just want to know where we're going in the morning.
I mean, we're just clearing this dungeon because we can't do anything else.
Yeah, you guys are still under house arrest technically, and you have he did not give you any update about that, Caradwin. He just answered your question about your contract. But you all decide to go get your rest. You all go to your each individual rooms. Anything you wish to do for this evening before you go to sleep?
I've got nothing.
I think we're good.
Yeah, I don't think there's really anything I can do, or that I really can think of to do right now. I think Caradwin's in kind of a state of shock.
All right.
I think one thing I think I will do is I'm gonna put an alarm, probably outside of Caradwin's room in case that like devil or demon or whatever decides to come searching for Caradwin immediately after the spell was broken.
Okay. So you're just you go up and put a line of salt across her door.
Yep.
We just put a bag of salt.
Sonia will go to bed, and she is still admiring her great axe as she goes to bed. Gallenford, he will before he tucks away, he will start to write in his journal about today's events. Mason, after you put your protection spell and a line of salt, you head to bed. Stig, anything?
Nope.
You go.
Did you say that Sonia's using that like a new axe?
Yeah, you guys pulled a
motor.
Yeah, motor, the battle axe.
Okay, I wasn't here last session, but I think I was letting her borrow my vampire mace, and if she's not using that anymore, I'd like to get that back.
She returned it. She I forgot you weren't here.
As long as I have it back, that's cool.
Yep.
We killed a frost salamander and a frost giant and looted a crypt.
Yes. It should be in everybody's handouts, but if you look, Brad, you should see motor.
Yeah, I see it. I just
motor.
I didn't know who was using it.
And the ring of warmth, and I think the orb of more cook.
More cook.
More cook. More cook.
Please.
What was that?
So who has all that stuff?
I think Mark Cook, the orb, is Caslin.
I'm gonna remind you. You guys are gonna hold at a game. You got the party will hold on to the orb until Kenzie returns, basically. So you guys can give it to Caslin, but for now,
We're planning on giving it to
yeah,
Caslin.
you are planning on giving it to Caslin. So give you guys.
Okay.
I do not recall who got the boots of winter and or the ring of warmth. Uh, Doug has white dragon scale armor, so he doesn't need any of those.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna put those in the surplus store right now.
Okay. And also, if you see Brad, your lightning rod.
Okay.
So to come back in a little bit, Caradwin, are you doing anything before you go to sleep?
I don't really have anything to do,
You
nor
still
do I necessarily have any protection things that I can put up. Yeah, I don't know.
you still have just a reminder, you do have you have the puzzle box as well.
Oh, yeah, and that's just been kind of trying to fuck with me a little bit. I will put it down for the night because I kind of have I think Caradwin just has other things on her mind that's not that.
Okay. So with your mind racked with what just happened, um, you have a sense of relief and a sense of worry and confusion again because you have no idea what to do anymore. That's necessarily anymore, other than perhaps finish your schooling. But in this particular situation, you don't know. This is all new, and it's kind of it makes you anxious. Like your anxiety is building up. But you do eventually fall asleep. Caradwin, give me a charisma saving throw.
All right. Huh.
Um, Caradwin, you are dreaming. Um, not of hellfire. I mean, you expect the devil or whatnot, some sort of infernal thing to come at you this evening, out of anger or confusion, or perhaps to strike up a deal. But no, you are in darkness, like, and you walk a little bit in this, and like you are walking on obsidian. Uh, it's pure black. It does, and it's flat, but there's no reflection. It's like polished smooth. But you do, as you're walking a bit, you do come up, and on the ground in front of you is the puzzle box. You pick it up instinctively, and you're looking at it with glossy eyes, and as you begin to solve one of the sides. When you wake up the next morning, the puzzle box is in your hands.
Oh, Jesus.
But you all get a full night's rest. No interruptions. No nothing. Um, Sonia will come down into the feast hall and begin to eat some pastries. Gallenford will be joining down. as well. What's the rest of you doing this morning?
Stig will be doing the same.
I'm gonna go check on Caradwin's salt circle.
Caradwin, what are you doing this morning, real quick?
Oh man. I think waking up seeing the puzzle in my hand.
And you
Is
see,
there any progress on it?
okay. Last time you failed and it reset some puzzles, but now you see that more progress has been made. Two of the sides have been completed. Two of the 12.
Okay. I really need to figure out somewhere to put this thing so that it stops messing with me at night. Um, I will just kind of have it in my hand, get changed, and then head downstairs. I'll
Okay.
probably open my door and step around this salt circle.
I was gonna say, so Mason, did you make a circle or did you put it directly across the salt, like across the entryway? You know, where.
I'll put it across the entryway so that.
So Caradwin, when you open the door, there is for some reason salt on the floor, and Mason, you see that before Caradwin disturbed the line, it was untouched.
What's with the salt?
I don't know, it's your door.
I'm gonna sniff at the salt.
Okay, it's the coarse rock salt.
It doesn't set
Seeing
off
that-
an alarm.
Yeah, seeing that Caradwin can step over the salt, I'm like, yeah, you can't be too careful.
Oh man, that's funny. Well, I guess it's good to know that we have enough salt to make some jerky.
Yep, can't go bad with some salt.
We have a lead box.
That's an unusual question. I don't normally carry that box.
Stig he's like, you mean like one of these? Lead box.
You do not have a lead box, but Mason, you can definitely fashion one. No problem.
I could probably make one. How big do you need it?
Enough to fit this object that keeps me up at night to solve its puzzle. I don't want it.
Okay, I can fashion a lead box for you.
Great.
I'll get started right after breakfast.
As you all are eating breakfast, all of you give me perception checks. I will even do one for Galliford.
Ooh. Big rolls.
Caradwin, Stig, and Galliford will notice as Sonia is eating, she has what seems to be white scales around her brow and cheek,
Oh.
like around her eyes.
Is this a new pattern of makeup?
Does
No, I'm
Galliford's
interested.
cloak missing any scales?
Galliford's cloak is not missing any scales. What do you mean, Caradwin?
Oh, I thought that was intentional. You have a nice scale pattern around your face.
She feels around and what? And she goes and looks at in a mirror and sees that she has they are beautiful and whatnot. They're like glistening with like frost on them.
Yes, it's quite lovely. But I'm guessing not intentional.
No.
Do we need to call Aurora to lift a curse?
Thank God somebody mentioned it.
Maybe it's a byproduct of your attunement to the new. What was it you got from a dragon? The axe.
The axe was forged from the skeletal remains of an ancient white dragon.
It could be related to that. There are magic items, like those forged by dwarves from way back in the day that can, well, give you more of an appearance of a dwarf. So perhaps this is something similar. I don't necessarily want to jump the curse, but it's not impossible, I suppose.
Wait, that can happen?
What?
The wielder can start taking on the attributes of the weapon?
Potentially. It really depends on the magic item.
I'm carrying around this eldritch horror glaive, and I could be starting sprouting tentacles at any minute?
Well, I don't think so.
Are you talking about the glaive I made for you?
Yeah.
I'm insulted.
I don't think you should have to worry about turning into an eldritch being. I think more so in terms of like very powerful magic items specifically imbued with a significant amount of power from an item. So like, you know, the Belt of Dwarven Kind is very deeply entrenched in dwarven religious and iconography and power and culture. So
Stig just keeps gesturing at the spear like like what you're describing is this.
If you don't want it, give it back.
No.
Then it helps.
I just like to know the side effects before I start go traipsing about. I don't want to have another episode.
Well, I did handcraft that weapon for you specifically to help you and not hurt you or turn you into an abomination. Heavens no, you've attacked us enough times already.
In defending the party against enemies, and yet you guys don't seem to be appreciative of my efforts.
Your efforts hurt.
that is a fair statement.
That's the point. What use is a weapon if it doesn't hurt?
Good question.
Ceremonial?
Whoever heard of a ceremonial weapon?
Oh, they're out there. Anyway.
So, Sonia, do you feel any different?
No, I feel fine. And Caradwin, you with your 26, when she says that, you do see some like her breath. You know how you can see your breath in the cold.
Yes.
That is constant when she opens her mouth and speaks.
Frigid.
And you guys are inside at a warm fort.
Tony, can you breathe a stream of air onto my coffee? It's a little too hot for me.
Certainly. She freezes her finger and places it in your tea.
I'm going to go up and identify Sonia. Because you can identify creatures and stuff affecting them.
Okay.
While Mason's identifying her, Stig will steal his bacon.
You believe that this is the results of a tuning to the axe. She is under no harm or anything like that. She just is gain some dragon aspects because this is such a powerful magical item made from an ancient powerful creature of a long, long time ago. So she is perfectly healthy and fine. You don't sense any negative effects on her. This is just cosmetic.
This is just the manifestation that you are wielding the axe.
Yes.
Yeah, you seem perfectly healthy medically. Anyways, I shouldn't do any harm. Who took my bacon?
Stig points at Galliford.
Galliford, you... As a noble, I thought you'd be more table manner than to steal someone's bacon.
It was Stig! I didn't steal it!
I saw Galliford take it too.
What the...
I'm gonna turn towards Stig. Stig?
Well, okay, so I'm gonna give...
Stig points to one of Nyx's bears.
So first I'm gonna do a persuasion check for Galliford against your insight. You believe Galliford is telling the truth, but you also have two people telling you that Galliford is the one that stole the bacon.
I'm gonna look at Stig. Stig? Who took it?
Stig will point to one of the bears.
Give me a deception check. This is oh Jesus.
Stig will point to the other bear.
Got my eye on you, Stig. You hurt me. No, how I would steal another man's bacon. Gotta make a big kind of performance of it. How dare you steal a man's bacon while he's checking on an ally for danger? How could you?
I didn't know. Forgive me, brother. Stig will go down on his knees.
It's okay, Stig. I know you're weak. I thought you had the resolve to resist. You are forgiven.
Yes, but can I forgive myself? Looks at his hands.
You will have to live with the shame for the rest of your life.
Oh, I am dishonored.
I'm just gonna go back and start eating the rest of his eggs before somebody else can steal food.
Alright. You all continue to eat your hearty breakfast, knowing that you're about to plunge into another dangerous dungeon delve. This time filled with lightning and a storm. Constant storm brewing. Do you all... What do you do after breakfast, essentially?
Mason's gonna start working on that lead box.
Okay. I'm not going to make you do a check. It's easy enough to make a lead box. Actually, yeah, give me a dexterity Tinker Tools check. Okay. You've made yourself a very good lead box. Does it take you long to do?
Man, Carradine I probably put a really simple lock on it, but Carradine didn't. Carradine just specified a lead box that can hold this ball thing or cube.
That's all I need. I hope. We're gonna see if it works.
All right. And it fits in the lead box. You close it. You put the lock on it. And
Yep.
it is pretty. This box is. It is pretty heavy. You're holding again a soccer ball size. The puzzle box was about the size of a soccer ball, and now you put it in this lead box, and lead can be pretty heavy. So it's about maybe 100-pound box.
Oh, should we go to the storm dungeon unless somebody else has something else they want to do here?
I'm ready to go.
Yeah, I've got no complaints.
I'm ready, says Sonia. I'm ready too, says Gallenford. But we don't know how to open the door. Last time, again, me and Sonia both attacked it, and it wouldn't open. We couldn't figure out how.
First of all, I think Mason and Gallenford are going to do their typical aids in the morning, just in case anybody's changed that.
Okay. Yeah, I'll.
I think we normally do that at level 3.
Spells. Is it a ritual or is it a
No, they spend a spell slot.
I'll post it for you, but it's a second level spell, and we upcast it to level 3, so everybody gets like 10 plus 10 HP.
Okay, I'm just trying to figure out.
And I believe that gets 3 each, so that'll be 6, and I think that's the whole party.
So where is? God, how did that? Oh, okay. Hold on. I gotta. Okay. Yeah. So okay, he has 2 level 5 spells. Shit. Okay, so yeah, he will cast Aid at level 3.
And then can you re-describe the door so we can kind of brainstorm before we're standing in front of it?
I will get to that. Because last time you guys couldn't... Sonia and Gallenford, because it was so stormy and windy, they couldn't really make out what the door was or what was inscribed on the door. That's why Sonia attacked it with her mace, and Gallenford just tried to do a thunder spell, but it reverberated back at them, attacking them with it. So you guys make your way back down. Here, I will do this. I believe you guys are here. Oh, Coslin is not with you guys. He is up in his tower. But I will move you all just so you're just in here. Oh, wait, actually. So you guys get there, and again, you feel the electricity and the light, and you hear the storm and the brewing underneath. And you all agree that you are all gonna go in. Correct?
Correct.
Okay. Copy. You should all see your tokens down the bottom left. Oh, the door is...
So is this the door they couldn't get through, or is this...
The purple line is the door.
So right now we're getting stormed and all that?
Yeah, you guys are in a massive... Well, what feels is raining hard. It feels like you're in the middle of a hurricane. The wind is blowing. You're drenched in water. But all around you, you see in this room, it seems to be... Well, give me all because it's hard to see in here with the storm because you're covered. You're trying to block your eyes, and everybody give me perception checks. Oh yeah, I'll get Sonia as well. Mason, you can't see. The wind and the rain is blowing in your face. You hear a thunder roaring off in the distance. Stig, Gallenford, Sonia, and I would also say Caradwin. You all notice that you do look up and you really can't see the ceiling in this room, but you do notice the door in front of you, and Sonia sees the chunk that she knocked out of it from the wall, but you all notice that this door is carved with has a filigree on it of what seems to be a Viking man riding in a boat. And on the walls, the filigree around is as if he's on all four walls. He's in the middle of an ocean during a storm.
Didn't we recently encounter a god who had, like, one of his things was a boat? He sat in a boat in a storm.
I think I remember. Yeah, I remember back in the Feywild you dealt something like with that, but I'm drawing who that was.
Yeah, well, first of all, if it was in the Feywild, it probably has no bearing here, but I want to plant my lightning rod.
Okay, you stick your lightning rod in the ground. So basically, did I say a point or a space? Wording is specific.
You did not specify, you just said plant it in the ground. Into a space.
Okay, into space. So it's a 9. So it's a 9x9.
So we'll put it. We put it basically where Stig's standing.
Okay. Oh. Sonia and Gallenford will step in. So on the door you see what seems to be a Viking in his boat, and he's wielding a harpoon, and it looks like he's getting ready to throw it.
Open sesame. Is there any stories about Vikings boats harpooning, kind of like a Moby Dick story?
You can give me a history check. You believe, going back and kind of going through, you remember a story about a great sea serpent back in mythology, called Jorgenmender. And you believe that it is tied to this filigree, or to this story that the door is representing. It is known as the World Serpent.
Jormungandr. I'm just gonna start naming like stuff from that story, like Jormungandr, and then whoever the Viking was, and then the boat. Just see if this is some sort of password.
But you don't. The Viking, it doesn't give a resemblance to any particular Viking.
Kratos.
Oh God! You hear the God of War music.
I'll just say out loud. This looks like that world serpent story. Anybody remember how? Maybe how did they? Did they kill the snake in the end? How'd they kill the snake?
I thought the snake killed the god, but I don't remember. Can I see if I have any knowledge of this in any of my studies?
You can give me. Well, Mason got the story, so now that you kind of figure out, you can either give me a history or a religion check.
Let's go with religion.
You know that the great, an ancient god by the name of Thor was supposedly killed or slain in battle by a giant serpent being. However, things are a bit skewed because you never heard of Thor being slain by a giant sea serpent, but you do know he was slain by a serpent. You believe that this is not the story of Thor, but you do believe this has something to do with Jormungandr himself. But you know Thor wields a hammer, not a harpoon.
Oh. So yeah, yes, I suppose it's. I don't think it's Thor in this picture because it's not a hammer that he's wielding, but a harpoon. It could just be a story related to the serpent itself and not have to do with those specific stories of him fighting the god, or at least that god.
Mason's gonna step up and see, getting closer, see if there's any additional things, words, texts, better pictures.
I once heard a tale about a guy hunting a whale with a harpoon.
And
I don't know, that's all I remember.
if there's no more details on the door for clues, I'm just gonna knock and be like, "Little pig, let me in."
Give me an investigation check, Mason. You notice as you're inspecting the door better than when Galliford and Sonia were here, you notice that this harpoon in this Viking's hand can be removed. Uh,
Okay, I'll shimmy it out. Maybe it's a key, or maybe I need to stab the little carving of the snake.
okay, you pull it out, and it is a stone harpoon. You noticing right away. It's not meant for it. It's not an actual weapon.
It's a decoration.
Yes, but you do hear the door click and begin to slide open. But when you do, water floods the room and fills it up to your up to your knees.
Well, I hope nobody's afraid to get wet. Don't worry, Carradine, it's not that deep.
Oh, I immediately go into a panic attack.
Any description of the room beyond? Or is it like a hallway?
It seems to be some sort of hallway.
I'm gonna go and pull the lightning rod out of the ground before I continue. We might need it.
Okay.
You guys want to stay here? We can scout a bit.
How far is the water
Gallon, Stig will kind of like mime to Gallon for like get her under control.
Come on, Caradwin. You can still walk. It's not that deep. But you all notice once the door opens and the water floods in, you definitely can smell the sea. This is seawater.
Stig would like to kind of inspect the wall. He wants to see where the the high tide mark is.
Give me a
Survival?
no, because this is more. Give me an investigation check because you're investigating the wall. Don't forget to add your aid to these tokens, guys.
Aid just increases your health. It's not bless.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying give to your
Yeah, we did. We got it
I want to make sure I do it before
whatever's around this corner attacks us.
I forget.
I made a separate health bar that was just 10 out of 10.
Okay, is it 10 or 5 hit points?
It's upcast, so it's 10.
Okay, so 10. So I gotta add another plus 5.
I just have a note marking my original HP.
Same.
Okay. So I'm sorry. What'd you get, Stig? I had to roll down. 20. You notice that it seems to be high tide is there's a line that goes up to your waist. You believe this is low tide.
My more concern was when the door closes, is this going to fill up with water?
You don't know the door is open.
Yeah, but the high tide would show me where the water was before we opened it.
Oh, that's what you're trying to figure out. Okay.
We just want to make sure we're not going to get submerged. At least not in this hallway.
Just looking at the wall, I wonder how high the water goes as he looks at muscles on the ceiling.
Actually, Sig, you look up. You just see a stormy sky in the ceiling. You don't see the ceiling, but for the water line in this hallway, it's up to your thigh, in between your hip and your knee.
So basically, it's about as high as it's going to get.
Yes. Come on, Caradwin. We gotta make sure that Mason and Stig aren't getting into trouble. Mason, stop. As you step there, you notice in the dark seawater below you, a arcane rune begins to glow and lightning strikes down. I need you to give me a dexterity saving throw. You are going to take half. You take half of 33 lightning damage. And when you... Oh. And then the rune disperses.
Cadwin, we need you in here.
Just move you back.
If we've got beams off the ground that shoot lightning, we need Cadwin. She could, maybe she can see them before we step on them.
Yeah, I will do my so that I don't spend a spell slot. My once a day free ritual cast with is it my awakened spellbook? Yeah. So I can cast detect magic as a ritual, but without taking the time and costing a spell slot.
Okay, and it's a concentration of 10 minutes, so okay.
If you want to just poke your head down this hallway, tell me if there's any more.
Any other things in this hallway?
Nope.
So far, so good.
Just so a note for you guys, even though Kazlin is not here, because of the storm situation, all ranged weapon attacks are with disadvantage. And from Gallenford's experience, it seems as though thunder damage, at least from what you can tell, thunder damage is doubled in this storm.
Should have brought my other set of armor, but that's okay. It's getting real tight in here, Cadwin. We might have to take a few steps ahead.
Ooh. Yeah. Anything pinging yet?
I will let you know if something pings.
All right.
But you guys are kind of shouting at each other when to talk. Caradwin, you see arcane, basically an arcane glyph right there. With your detect magic.
Mason, did the lightning shoot up or outwards or coil around you? How did it work?
It looked like it came down from the sky straight onto that spot.
Right. Let me see if I can do something about that without spending a dispel magic.
You're not gonna send Morgan, are you?
No. I need Morgan with me.
Is Morgan with you?
Can I? I don't know if I have any objects that I can really toss in there. Anybody got a rock?
I mean, you can try this. I'm gonna hand over the stone spear from the door.
I'll do a weak toss of the spear into that spot to see if it'll trigger it.
Okay. Easy.
I got a grappling hook.
Easy enough. The I mean, I'm not gonna make you make attack rolls. Only 10 feet away. You huck the spear into the space. Uh, it does seem to be pressure activated, or when something stabs into enters its bound, and lightning strikes the ground or the spear, but it does not damage the spear. But then it's gone.
All right. I will move over and grab the spear out of the ground. Well, off the ground. It didn't stick in. I don't have nearly enough strength. And I shall continue on. Keeping an eye. Ooh, diverging paths.
Oh.
Well, pick one. The one to the right kind of looks like it heads sort of back towards the entrance.
Yeah, let's go this way.
Let's see. Can we mark the path we didn't take or something? I'll just scratch a line that we went down the right path and not the left path.
Is the water remaining consistent at a
Yes.
consistent height?
Yes. It doesn't seem to be rising or lowering, despite all the rain.
I hate walking around with wet socks.
Agreed.
What?
Caradron, when you get there, you sense an arcane sigil right next to you.
All right, I'll move up to the corner and toss the spear around the corner.
Okay. You toss the spear, activates and dissipates. Here, since you're kind of
Wonderful. I will grab the spear and continue forward.
Wonder what all those little alcoves were for.
Ooh, I see another thing.
Gonna need a bit more information than thing.
Oh, another a glyph. I will. I'm assuming that's what this is, Chris.
yes, those are the glyphs that you're seeing on the ground.
All right, spear into glyph. Oops.
Is there anything
Pick up
of
the
interest
spear.
in these alcoves? As Mason mentioned.
Not yet. You can see initially.
Oh, no, I don't want to go that way. All right, continuing this way. All right, the room opens ahead. Maybe somebody else wants to move ahead of me now.
Mason, you doing all right in this rain?
Yep, the tree just loves it.
As the embers begin, as he's also sizzling.
Okay, we got some armors here.
You notice in this murky, dark water, you see what seems to be 3 rusted suit of armors lying in the water.
Do they ping as magical as I move into the room?
You do not sense any magic radiating from them.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and examine this first one.
As you pick up, but examine how.
Let's start with, like, is this elven armor, dwarven armor, Viking armor?
It seems to be old, rusted Viking armor.
Any clues onto how this person would have died?
As you are inspecting it, however, the water begins to churn underneath it, and you look up as if a tornado begins to form above you and go into the water. The armor rips from your hand, and the armor comes to life. And each of these armors are wielding flails, and it seems as though an air elemental is inhabiting the armor. And we will roll initiative.
Lovely.
I'll try. All right. This armored.
Don't worry.
What was that?
Don't worry, guys. You're all in hex distance.
The armored air elemental is going to look at. Is going to try to attack Gallenford. It is going to. You see its flail begin to charge up with lightning. So. Oh, so. God damn it, at 12. It misses Gallenford. That for this one next right here is going to try to do the same thing to Sonia. The 15. Oh wait, hold on. Gallenford has a. Oh god, that's a miss. How does Sonia have a 19 armor AC? But Gallenford. So you see, Gallenford and Sonia each back away from these electrified flails. Now Mason, this this one right next to you is going to try to hit you with a lightning strike. 18.
That's a miss.
All right. Sonia is going to retaliate with her brand new battle axe. She is still getting used to this battle axe. I don't think she move. Caradwin.
Caradwin will. Not much I can really do at this distance. I am going to action. Well, I don't use my action to do that yet. I am gonna. Yeah, I gotta get out of the way. I'm gonna bonus action so that I don't provoke this guy's reaction. And then with my action, I will cast a chill touch at the one attacking Sonia.
Okay.
If I can find the spell card, there we go. Oof, probably does not hit.
A 12 is not going to hit their plate armor.
Yeah, all right, that's my turn.
All right, Gallenford. Okay. He is going to. I'm trying to figure out. He's going to attack with Harvest Wind. But hitting. So, minus 12. And he's going to attack again. Shit.
Damn, max damage too.
Yeah, shit. So that's 32. Dealing some massive blows, though this elemental seems to still be standing. It's a small room. I think he was saying Stig.
Well, I can hit this guy from here with my glaive. So we'll just start off with that. Black Marrow, fly true. 17.
Fortunately, a 17 does not pierce their armor.
Second attack. A 22.
That will hit.
And then bonus action, backhand.
Hit.
For 6.
All right. Beating it in the back as is currently has his attention on Sonya, but it turns his head around. You know, does a complete
180.
Yeah, goddamn 180 to look at you.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, Mason.
We're gonna hit the one in front of me with a couple of vampiric maces.
A 19 is a hit.
And we're gonna hit it again.
I'm double checking. Okay, it's not immune. So that's fine.
Pretty sure.
A 9 will miss.
And I shall stay where I am.
Alright, first I'm going to roll a d6. It does not recharge, but is going to attack Gallon for 3 times. With a crit. 8 plus... So 12, so 13 total, I believe. Going 14 is a miss. 26 is a hit. For another 8. The one in front of Sonya. 6. It does not recharge. It's going to attack Sonya 3 times. 19 is a hit. 8. 19 is a hit. 5. And 24. 11. Mason. D6. Does not recharge. So, Mason, you have 3 attacks coming your way. For 10.
Miss.
10.
Miss.
And an 8. Sonya is going to retaliate. Does Sonya have multi-attack? I can't remember. I don't think she does.
She's a cleric or a paladin. I don't think they get multi-attack.
If she was a war cleric, I think she can, but I don't think she's a war cleric. But she's going to attack with motor. With a 23. Which is a hit. 8 slashing plus 7 cold. That's 15.
What kind of cleric is she?
I want to assume she's a Tempest cleric.
Tempest Domain Cleric.
Don't they also get extra damage on attacks at a certain level?
What book is it from?
I think regular PHP.
Strike.
Cleric. Yeah, an extra D8 of thunder damage.
When you hit a creature with a weapon attack, you can cause the attack to deal an extra 1d8 thunder. Is that like does it doesn't say like on her sheet it doesn't say is it automatic?
When you make an attack, you can use your reaction to force the creature to make a dex save and deal 2d8 thunder damage.
No, I was talking about the Divine Strike, but I think that just happens if you want to.
Wrath of Storm says when you. Oh, that's when they hit you with an attack. I'm looking at something.
I was looking at the Divine Strike because I know clerics get that at some point, but
so
I think it is.
Yeah, that she just gets extra damage.
Okay, where is it on here?
Kind of like a rogue. She hits once, but really hard.
I am not seeing a button for it. But so I'll roll a d8. 8, extra 5 of thunder. Caradwin.
I'm going to look at these three, and there's not a whole lot I can do in a tiny room. But I'm going to cast Scorching Ray, but I'm going to change its damage type to Acid, and I will start launching these things at these bad guys.
Okay.
I would like to remind you that I think you said Thunder will do more damage in here.
Oh, that's right.
If you're able to turn it to Thunder.
Sonya does an extra 5 because it is thunder damage. So you see her thunderous boom coming from Motor, as if the thunder magic is enhanced.
I can't do thunder damage at a second level. I don't want to spend a third level spell slot yet. So for now, I will just.
I just wanted to make sure we knew that there was damage advantage.
No, that is good to know because that I can do something about that potentially later. But yeah, I'll just do the acid one for now at second level, and save my higher level slots. And I will cast. I think I'm just going to focus on. Wrong one. I'll focus on the one that is attacking Sonya.
Okay.
Number 1, that'll miss. Number 2, that'll miss. Number 3, great.
They all 3 unfortunately miss.
I got a +9, guys.
Seeing your attacks and being an air elemental, it bobs and weaves out of your way. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that'll be my whole turn.
Okay, Galliford is going to attack. Hitting 16. And he's going to attack again. Missing with a 13. Stig.
I will just repeat last action. Sig just sees this one and he's just like, yeah, what you gonna do about it, huh? What you gonna do about it? Because I'm over here. Get dunked.
Hit. So minus 14. Hit.
20. backhand.
Another hit.
Stig's just like, I'm not even trying. Come on.
All right.
You gotta do something to impress me.
It's still up, but it seems to be starting to begin to fade a bit.
Yeah, I'm good.
Mason.
I'm going to cast Shatter on this point right here.
On what? Okay.
That it's a 10-foot radius from a point, so that should hit the two in front of me and Galliford, but not hit us.
Okay. Con saves. DC. I'm gonna do up. Success. Fail. So this one's gonna take. So it's doubled, and then and since he succeeded, it's reduced to 15. The bottom one is gonna take the full amount. Minus 30. And you all hear a loud thunderclap in this room. It rings. All your ears begin to ring.
Alright, that's my turn.
Alright, let's see if it's recharged. 6. Does not, so it's going to attack Galliford 3 times. Hit. 6. Crit. So 20. Uh, 21 is a hit. Another 10. So the one by Sonia. 6. Does not recharge, so I'm gonna attack her 3 times. Miss, hit. 12. Mason, the one by you. 6. Does not recharge, so 3 attacks coming for you, Mason. 14.
Miss. I've got the same AC as Sonia.
Alright. Sonia is going to retaliate against the Myrmidon with motor. Caradwin.
I'm not having luck with my attack rolls, but I can't do any of my deck save stuff, so I'm just gonna shoot a chill touch at the guy over that Galliford's fighting.
Okay.
Oops. Jesus Christ. That's all I can do.
Galliford is going to attack.
Not that much.
Missing. Hitting. The one Galliford is fighting is looking rough shaped. Stig.
Glaive, reverse hand.
Miss. Hit.
Bap.
Mason.
we're gonna shoot another shatter because SM spell because that seemed to work so well.
Alright, another shatter spell.
Yep, everybody cover your ears.
Okay. Oh, you're casting at a higher level. Okay.
Yep.
Fail. Fail. So total of 17. That's
34.
right. This armor goes flying into Gallenford. The armor in front of you, Mason, is still standing, but it's very hurt.
Yep, that'll be my turn.
Alright, this one's dead. 6 does not recharge, so 3 attacks coming at Sonya. Hit. Miss. Miss, so -5. Mason. 6. Does not recharge. So you got 3 attacks, Mason. 25.
That'll hit.
For 9.
That'll go to my ward.
12. 21.
Yep.
Okay. 8.
Okay.
Sonya is going to attack with motor. Hitting.
Quick question: is this magical bludgeoning damage?
Yes, this is all magical damage you are taking. So 19. And the D8 for the thunder. So an extra 6. It's very, very hurt. Caradwin.
Same thing at the guy next to Sonya.
Okay.
Name I definitely remembered, and I hit.
Hit.
Thank God.
The armor is no longer active.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Gallenford is going to go up here. Attack. Hitting. Oh, and attacking again. Missing. Stig.
I will take 5 foot and 3 attacks against this guy.
Hit. Miss. And another hit. He is barely standing.
Not so worried about that spear now, are you, Stig?
Mason.
I'll just hit it with my mace a couple of times this time. Never mind. I'm just gonna let Stig and Gallagher deal with it.
Alright.
We all know Gallenford's going to steal the kill.
3 attacks. Gallenford's more beat up, so it's going to come after Gallenford. 26. It's a hit. 8. hit. Sonya is going to come up. Attack with motor. 18 is the magic number. 16. Sonya comes up and plants motors into the helm of this air elemental, and it falls over dead.
When these air elementals die, do they just poof, or do they leave stuff behind?
All it just leaves behind is the armor and the rusted armor and flail.
Darn. Really wanted to make air elemental stuff, but if they just poof, then there's nothing I can do. I don't think this armor's worth taking. I'm gonna just assume.
I think it's just a few days from disintegrating.
It's been sitting in salty seawater. Unless you want to put it and as a trophy.
No, my trophies are practical trophies. Nothing is ceremonial. Children, do you still have your detect magic going? You able to lead us again?
Yes, I still have it going because I didn't take any damage, but I may want to redo the ritual because it's probably close to the time being up. So if we're okay with spending 10 minutes?
You guys, if you want, you can take a short rest.
Do we want to take a short rest? I know Gallenford and Sonya took some damage.
Gallenford's pretty beat up.
I can take a short rest. I don't need it, but it's up to you guys.
I'm trying to see what...
Stig has one of the breastplates over his head. It's like... Here?
I have some healing potions. I can give Gallenford a healing potion. Oh my god, my dogs.
Okay.
Just people yelling in the background. And a fucking tiny dog. I don't know if you guys can hear that.
No.
Okay, good. Oh man, it's just funny to me then. But yeah, I have a healing potion I give to him. I don't know if you want me to roll it. But
sure.
it's just a regular one.
I'll let you roll it. So 2d4 plus 2.
/R 2d4 plus 2.
Plus 6.
Well, it's better than nothing.
Sonya is going... Oh, let's see here. I'm trying to... Up to 6 creatures. Only the 3 people have taken damage. That's healing word.
Anybody else need a healing potion? I have 2 more.
That's Gallenford. I don't... Core. Potion of superior healing, but I don't see that in his... Unless it's in the party treasure.
The party treasure has a potion of greater healing, unless we got something different last session.
No.
I'll give Gallenford a decently buffed cure wounds here.
But there is a potion of greater healing in the bag of holding as well.
Okay, he has a button for a potion of superior healing, but I'm not seeing that on his the potion itself on his character sheet other than the button.
So Gallenford can have a 17 hit points back.
probably didn't play him as effective as Doug because I don't know how to play his bard.
You gotta remember, he's got the mobile feat, so he never stays within range.
I know, but it was such a small.
Yeah, it was a small room.
It was a very small room.
Yeah, I only took a 5-foot step.
Galliford finds. Mason finds a potion. Nix finds a scroll. Sonia has.
Stig's got some potions of healing if Galliford really needs.
Galliford doesn't have. He has like healing spells that affects everybody, but you all don't need. Not everybody needs to be healed. Sonia has healing word.
Well, I also have one more. So if Sonya wants a potion of healing, I can give her another one. I can give her one.
You'll give Sonia one because you've been healing Galliford.
Yeah, I'll give Sonya one for another 6. And that'll save one in case of an emergency, and then we have a potion of greater healing in the bag of holding.
You know Stig has 5 of them, right?
That regular potions or greater potions?
Just regular potions.
Yeah, Mason's got a couple of regular ones, 3 I think. Galliford and Sonia need more healing, so I can throw out a few more cure wounds. I'm not specialized in it, and I don't want to use up all my slots, but I can dish them out.
Save your spell slots. Galliford will say save your spell slots. I'll be more agile next time.
Let's go see if we can find this big serpent thing that's supposed to be down here.
Alright, as you guys...
Oh, hold on. You guys didn't tell me there was a big giant serpent down here.
Shh, Cardoon doesn't need to know that.
As you guys finish the fight and begin to head off, we're going to take our quick 5-minute break. So after the fight with the elemental myrmidons and doing some healing, what do you guys do?
I think Cardoon was going to recharge her detect magic before we continue.
Yeah, at the last 10 minutes of our short rest, I will ritually cast detect magic again.
Okay. Yeah, no problem. You do that while Galliford and Sonia are drinking health potions.
Which maybe I can add.
If we took a short rest, Galliford should be...
Well, you guys didn't say you were going to take a short rest. You guys were just drinking potions.
30-foot radius, yeah.
Do you wish to take a short rest? A short rest is like an hour's rest.
Or are we just taking 10 minutes? Yes, I don't know.
I thought we were just taking 10 minutes, but you kept throwing around short rest vocabulary.
Sorry, that's my fault then. No, just during the break that we take to get everybody healed up, I will cast this.
Okay.
Because it'll only take 10 minutes. And then I did put an aura on myself, but I don't know if that's obnoxious.
An R?
An aura?
I don't know. Is
Maybe
that,
only you can see it.
I can see the aura. I don't know if everybody else can.
No, you have to make it.
I cannot.
Okay. Well, it will just be annoying for me and you, Chris. Sorry.
Yep, there it goes.
Now everybody can see.
Should I be suspicious where the water turned yellow?
I like to do like the very pale gray, so it's almost imperceptible.
Yeah, let me see if I can change the color. Very pale gray. That's better.
As Stick walks, he's just like, we're going to find a serpent. Going to mount it on the wall.
So, Carradine, any recent projects? Any new deals we need to worry about yet?
No, actually, for the first time in the last however long we've been traveling, I don't feel the need to make any deals with anything ever. It would have really been great if he kept me in the loop about that, you know? It would have, I think, saved me a lot of trouble.
I wonder how he forged your signature.
Oh, I hope he didn't do that.
Well, you did take a new name, so you probably have a different signature now.
Yeah, what were we supposed to call you again?
I don't remember anymore. It was a bid for one episode, and I kind of gave up on it.
You did it to hide, and now you don't no longer need to hide.
Guys, door.
Door!
Door!
Squirrel!
Solve this puzzle, no problem.
You approach in what seems to be a stone door.
I open stone door.
When you open it, more seawater floods the hallway. You are now all waist deep in water. So all your movement is now halved. You're in difficult terrain. You know how you wade through water? Caradwin, you are not comfortable at all.
No, I'm not comfortable. I did roll a wisdom save.
You're not swimming yet, and you're
Not close enough.
Looks like there's a door to the north.
Once everybody gets in, Sig, give me a perception check.
Ooh.
You're wading through water, and you can't. And it's still a very heavy storm, and you're kind of going back and forth, but you do not notice the creature. You all see creatures, winged, almost mermaid-like creatures, come out of the water. Very beautiful. Almost like a serpentine body, but they are flying, kind of like flying fish. Hold on.
Is this a rock I can climb up on?
Yes, but move back real quick. We're gonna be rolling initiative as they are beginning to sing. As the sirens begin to, they all try to lull you in, to your doom. So we are going to roll initiative. If you played The Witcher 3, They are very reminiscent of those creatures from Skellige. Do this just so it makes things easier.
In case you're interested, Chris, you can also just use one color and just number it by hovering over the colored circle and then pushing a number.
I've never done that, so I never.
Yeah, that way we can have them all blue, and you can be blue 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 through 9, and then another set could be red 1 through 9.
Well, I'll try that next time. Sonia.
Red 5. Running by.
Initiative for Sonia 12, 20, and Galliford 7. All right. Stig, this siren right next to you is looking at you lustfully and begins to sing. Well, you all hear this song. Every humanoid and giant, well, everybody, I need wisdom saving throws.
Dang, Sonya almost got the double effect.
It's DC 11.
Come on, Mind Guard Throne, work once.
Yes.
Galliford is allured to this song. He's
Of course the bard falls for it.
so I'm gonna put just so it's red blue. That's who he's singing about. These creatures are flying. They seem to have no difficulty flying in this storm, as if this is their natural habitat. But they're about 5 feet above you guys, so they're. Sonia, seeing that the siren is charmed Galliford, is going to try to attack it with a motor. With a 13, I can't remember. Hits. 15. 15 plus. Plus. Slash D8. Plus 6. Oh. Minus 6. Minus 6. Alright. I think is a con. So attacking it does, even though you Sony dealt a grievous wound to it, it still continues to sing. Purple is going to sing. I need everybody but Galliford to give me a wisdom save.
Oh my god.
Listen, we're gonna have to save against like 10 of these things, so I'm assuming we're all gonna fail.
The party is dropping like flies.
I'm an elf now.
Wait, this is a charm. Wait, is it a charm?
Yes. It says it's charmed by the harpy, so Galliford also has advantage.
Do you have? Oh, yes.
I'm an elf now.
Yes, you are. I forgot Galliford does have advantage. So I'll roll again for Galliford. He's still charmed.
He goes, "Don't take this away from me, Caradwin."
So that
it's my fault.
So Caradwin, you almost seem to be charmed by this alluring song by this siren, but you snap out of it real quick. It is now Green Dot. I need everybody again to give me wisdom saves. That's a success, and Sonia, success. Pink Dot, same thing. Success.
Is it wrong to say I wish in an alternate universe we each were charmed by another harpy and they had us fight each other?
That would actually be kind of fun.
Stig, we don't need you killing the party again.
Success.
I do love how you have to keep emphasizing again.
Success. I'm waiting on Caradwin.
I think you've attacked us 3 times already.
The pink dot is trying to allure you, Caradwin. She's flowing.
I'm losing track.
She's showing you her naked breasts. That's a success.
All these beautiful flying women.
Stig's like, "You're not a giant serpent."
Who is it now?
You want another one?
Blue dot.
That's blue dot all the way up here.
Yep.
$300 that's crazy.
Success.
I don't like how close it's getting. We're getting too close to this number.
Stig! These alluring naked fish people are trying to charm you.
I'm guessing since they're fish people, they can't drown.
No.
Oh, they're fish people? Yo, I told you guys they were real.
They have a serpent that's like a sea serpent lower half body and wings like almost like a flying fish. Yeah, they're like they're evil looking mermaid people. You've played
Using my sword on this.
Witcher 3, haven't you, Connor?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, these are like the sirens from Skellige.
Yeah, those things are gnarly. I love that.
Make your attack roll. That's a crit.
Sing. Oh, it's a 19, not a 20. Dang it.
It's dead.
Sploosh, sploosh, second attack. 19
Hit.
for a 7.
You deal it a wound, but it's still alive.
Alright, that's it.
It is now Orange Dot. Wisdom saves, please. Oh, Galliford is no longer charmed. Stig, you just succeed.
Somebody didn't.
Oh,
Mason,
Mason,
he screeched in his ear for like 7 times. He's just gonna.
you are charmed by Orange Dot, so I'm going to put an Orange Dot on you, so that's who you're charmed by.
He's like, finally, someone in tune.
Galliford has advantage because he's an Eladrin.
Her tones resonate with my branches.
Wait, does Galliford get it?
He's an elf, I think.
Oh, yep. He's yep. So success and Sonia success. Red green dot is going to sing. So saving throws, please, except for you, Mason.
Oh no. My elf ears have failed me.
She was singing. She's singing your favorite song style.
So when you're charmed or whatever, what does that mean?
I think in the description it says you basically approach the harpy in any way possible.
Okay. I was just wondering, I could give Karen a flash of genius, which would give her make her 13, but I don't know if I'm able to do that as charmed. For now, I'm just gonna ignore Karen because I found another lady I like. Sorry, Carden, I found somebody else.
It's alright. I understand.
And get this, she's a fish person.
While charmed by the harpy, a target is incapacitated and ignores the songs of other harpies. If the charmed target is more than 5 feet away from the harpy, the target must move on its turn towards the harpy by the most direct route.
All right, you're you're incapacitated technically, other than
I no longer
I believe is basically you get within 5 feet of the harpy and just stand there.
Yeah, it's to lure you in for them to eat you, basically. Red dot harpy all the way up in the corner, or siren. These aren't harpies. You guys fought harpies before. These are not harpies. So red dot.
Some of us haven't survived that long.
So Stig, Sonia, and Galliford. So Galliford, wisdom, success.
Hello, lady.
Success. So red dot, Stig, all the way up in the top right corner. Galliford is seeing that the Caradwin is charmed by the harpy down to the south. What's his movement speed? 40 feet. 10, 20, 30. He is going to attack this siren. Oh, I do not have advantage. Hit with a 14. I'm going to attack again. Hit. Is grievously wounded but still alive. Galford's going to take a 10-foot step back. Because you're all in difficult terrain. A yellow dot right next to you, Stig, is going to sing, but it is Sonia and Galliford that need to make the saves. Crit. And a fucking 1. Success. And then red orange dot is gonna sing it as well. Success. Success. Caradwin, the love of your life is calling to you.
Okay. Do I need to move around the stalactites, I assume?
Yes.
Okay.
And you are in difficult terrain, so it's double movement.
15 to there. And am I using my action to dash
You
you
have to get to your love as quickly as possible.
Okay. 5, 10, 15 to there. I do provoke from that one if it wants to hit me.
It will not attack you. Because these things know what their ability does.
Alright. Well, that's my turn.
Mason, the love of your life is calling to you.
Okay, double move to get to there.
Alright.
Hang on, at the end of our turns we get a saving throw.
Oh, do you?
A creature can repeat the saving throw at the end of its turn.
Oh,
Ooh, good to know.
So go ahead, Caradwin, real quick. You snap out of it, Caradwin.
And that's at the end of my turn, okay.
Yep, and same thing with you, Mason. It is... Oh. Dead. Sonia. It is Sonia's turn. What's Sonia's movement? So 3. 1, 2, 3. It's going to attack this harpy, or yeah, this siren. Hit. Killing it. It is... You all succeeded from... Okay, it did it. So they all did their alluring songs. It's going to fly up to you, Mason. and it's going to attack you twice with his claws. For 17.
That's a miss.
And a 9.
Also miss. Listen, Purple, I'll get back to you once I talk to Orange about some things.
Green dot is going to come up and do the same thing. 16.
That's a miss.
Pink dot, since Stig is under control of red. It's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Come up to you, Caradwin, and attack you.
How dare.
18.
Shield! And that'll miss.
Alright. 21.
Yeah, that got me.
Even with the shield?
Yeah, my AC's 19 with shield.
Okay. 8 slashing.
Ow. Alright.
Um, 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. Mason, blue dot is going to come up and attack you twice. 10. Miss.
You need a 19 to hit Mason.
Stig, the love of your life is calling to you.
No, but the next best thing is...
Right now, the love of your life is calling to you. You're
Move, Mason! That's my double move.
all right. You can make your saving throw. You snap out of it. You swear you're hearing Aurora singing to you lovely, and only to find out it is an ugly looking siren. Orange dot is going to attack you, Mason. Missing. Dead. Furious. It's going to come up to you, Stig, and attack you.
Nope, nope.
Gallenford. 10. 20 is going to come up to Pink Dot and attack. Hitting 9 and attacking again, hitting with an 11. Oh, whoops. Go there. Caradwin, Yellow Dot's going to come up to you and attack you twice. Miss, miss.
Yay!
Third one, Caradwin.
No!
Crit!
Ah!
8 plus 1, 9. So 13. And 18.
That will, because it hasn't been my turn yet, shield is still up, so that will miss.
It is your turn, Caradwin.
Lovely. I don't think I can do anything immediately around me. So I shall This is not something I do very often, but I really want to use this spell because I don't think I've used it yet. I will cast Greater Invisibility as my action.
Okay.
And then I'm going to run away because they can't see me. 5, 10, 15. To there.
Mason.
These guys don't scare me, so I'm gonna go. Come on. I'm gonna go here, and then so they can make opportunity attacks against me.
Yep, you provoke from 3 of them, so here comes 3 attacks. 13, 9, and a crit.
Yep, crit will hit.
So 8, 9, so 13 points.
I'm just gonna take one of those. And then I'm just gonna thunder wave those 4.
What?
I'm gonna thunder wave those 4.
You don't have to.
No, that's a great
But I want to. They broke my heart.
They are all immune to all elemental damage. No. Okay. Thunder Wave, so con save. And it just hits those 4, correct?
Yeah, it's a 15-foot cone, I believe.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 16 to all of them.
And that'll be my turn. Because I can't move anymore.
Okay. Sonia. 10, 20. Oh, it's going to come up to pink and attack. Hit. 18. Which is just enough to kill it.
Man, if they all have the same hit points, these harpies up here must be right on the verge.
Yeah. Well, yeah. They're again. I'm using harpy stats, but yeah, they're all the same. They're not very strong. Well, except for all their singing.
I'm just saying, Sonya killed one with 18 and I did 16, so they must be really close.
Let's see here. Not happy you did thunder damage. Mason, you got 2 attacks. Nope. Nope. Dead. Mason, you got 2 attacks from Blue Dot. Nope. Stig.
Stig sees this siren rush up at him. He is going to grapple it.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Yeah, you can try and beat a 26 athletics.
I physically cannot beat a 26, even if I get a crit. But I got a 20. But she is grappled.
Alright, I'm then going to unarmed strike, action surge, do two more unarmed strikes, and I'm just going to beat this thing to death with my fists.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, and I'm recklessly attacking.
You really are playing a barbarian.
You're not, Aurora.
Make your attacks.
A 21.
Hit.
A 13.
Hit.
And a 10.
A 10 will miss. They have an 11 AC.
Alright, so that's going to be 8 bludgeoning. Strength is 3. It's 1 plus your strength mod, so 1 plus 3, so 4 each hit.
Okay, so 8 total.
Yes.
Okay.
Bam. Bam.
Jesus.
Oh. Yeah, I was saying I'm recklessly, but yes, I did say I'm recklessly, so
You can
I'm
try
gonna
to-
roll.
you can try to
I'm gonna roll that sec. Yeah.
There's your crit. You crit on 1.
Yes. Which doubles the dice, max dice damage, but none here. So
So an extra 4.
yes, it'll be 12.
Okay.
Just
Mason,
grab her by the throat and just bam.
Mason, you just see this Stig just manhandle this siren and just woman beating the hell out of her, just bashing her face in. Not liking what you're doing to her sister, Stig. This siren's gonna come up and attack you twice. Oh, I have advantage because you recklessly attacked. 10. 17.
17 will hit.
Yay! For 7 slashing. Red is going to, while you're beating her face in, she's going to try to claw at your eyes. 12 and a 15.
15 will hit.
Yay! Another 7. Gallenford. 10, 30. He's going to go 10, 20, 30. Going to attack Yellow Dot twice. Hit. So 9 plus 22. And it's going to take a 10-foot step back. The siren's going to chase after Gallenford. Hitting with a 21 for 9. Missing with the 12. This siren's going to come up to Sonia and attack her twice. Miss. Caradwin.
Okay. I am from this position, and since it's greater invisibility while remaining invisible, I'm going to cast a fireball, but I believe Glyph of Warding has thunder damage. I'm just double checking that. Yes, it does. So at 3rd level, I can change a fireball to a thunder damage spell. So I'm going to cast a fireball. I think I angled it if I cast it right there at that point.
Yeah, you won't hit Stig because he's not half in, so...
I'm going to cast a fireball there, but I'm going to change its damage to thunder damage.
Okay.
And I will need a dex save from all of those harpies.
Okay.
DC 17.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do me a favor and roll the damage.
Yeah. There we go.
Only one of them is going to make a save because it's doubled, so 50. And even if they succeed,
Make sure I take away my spell slot.
dead. 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 Dex. This grapple only reduces to 0 movement, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I think restrain causes dex stuff, but hell yeah. And thanks to the wonder that is greater invisibility, I am still hidden, and I will move 5, 10, 15 to there.
Okay.
Reminder, it is difficult terrain due to the water level.
Yeah, I only moved, I only moved 3 squares because I can't move 30.
Okay.
But thank you, yes. I appreciate
Mason,
it.
a thunderous boom explodes in front of you, eviscerating all the sirens in front of you.
I'm going to turn around and I'm going to start shooting at yellow with my lightning launchers.
Okay. That's a hit. As you shoot your lightning launcher at it, you notice that the storm increases the lightning damage as well. So thunder and lightning is doubled. Dead.
Pew pew!
Only one siren remains.
Yep, I'll stay here.
Sonia is going to attack. Is a hit. 8 plus 9 is 17. 19 plus a d8. An additional 16. It is still barely alive. Dead. Sig!
Yeah, I will just stand here.
That it? You're just gonna stand there?
Yep, I'm going to just take the dodge action.
Okay. Dead. 5, 10, 10, 20, 30. Gonna come up and get the kill.
Does anybody see Caradwin?
I'm here. I'm just hiding away from the monsters that want to eat my soul.
That's kind of strange coming from somebody who regularly sells their soul, but whatever.
I will have you know, I sell my soul to demons and monsters and fiends, not to sea creatures. I draw the line there.
What is it when you're allergic to seafood? It's like your soul is allergic to being eaten by seafood.
It is. I actually really enjoy eating seafood. It makes me feel powerful and like I'm dominating the ocean.
But you're like allergic to the other way.
Yes.
I think most people are allergic to being eaten.
Alright, what kind of parts do you think we can get off these sirens?
Ooh, perhaps you can fashion a horn out of the vocal cords that has the same paralysis effect? Or maybe charm effect? Not paralysis, sorry.
I can try. Sounds kind of difficult. Normally I deal with like skin that's especially strong.
Stig is gonna sit on this rock and be moody.
I'm gonna sit next to him, but I'm still invisible.
So, Chris, do you think there'd be any sort of... I'm looking to make magical weapons and gear from monster parts. Do you think these would have any effect that would be worth taking?
Well,
or are they just singing creatures with wings?
From this battle, you would guess that the only magical part or anything of value perhaps would be their, like Kedron said, their vocal cords. But you would know that is also delicate work.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to grab those.
Sig, you just wish that the sub faction that from the Hunter Slayers that deals with sea creatures and such were here because you know they would have a heyday.
Yeah, they would enjoy this, but they're also a little off. Can't quite explain it, but you can tell when somebody's a seaborn monster hunter.
Well, I only see one door to the north. Shall we head that way?
I will have to recast my detect magic if we want to go through here with that active again.
Well, let's see if it's another set of hallways.
All right, and my invisibility will go up eventually.
It's another set of hallways.
All right, 10 minutes, and detect magic will be up.
Galliford has something. Does he have? He has Song of Rest. During a short.
All bards have Song of Rest.
You and friendly creators you can hear performance regain. Oh, I forgot. You guys have hit dice, but that takes a short.
We didn't take a short rest.
Yeah, that's right. Then this requires a short rest as well.
I am going to cast Mage Armor a couple of times and recharge my ward.
Galliford will ask, Stig, can I have one of those healing potions just because I'm still pretty bad.
Here you go. He reaches into the water, pulls one out.
Just a regular one, right?
Just a regular one.
2. It's 9. Okay, that gives him above half. All right. go by and detect magic is up.
All right. I shall lead us on our charge. Are these hallways lit or are they dark?
These are all dark.
Okay. Another benefit to having turned into an elf. Natural dark vision. Though the goggles I had were useful. This is a lot better on the eyes. Anyone else getting dizzy?
A little bit.
I'm starting to lose track of which way we're going.
Broadly, we are going south.
That is an immense comfort to me.
I can also tell you the exact time of day if you'd like.
Please do.
I will tell you the exact time of day.
It's about lunchtime.
That is fascinating.
It's not
I'm so
about
glad I
lunchtime.
know that now.
It is lunchtime.
But what about second lunch?
Carla, are you here?
I'm here.
Okay, just so you catch up, you literally just got done fighting some sea sirens, that were singing songs and trying to woo the party, but you all dispatched them quickly.
Oh. When did we leave the keep?
So we spent a night at the keep. Caradron solved two sides of the puzzle. Her deal got broken, so she's kind of weird because there's no contract out on her right now. We decided to go back to the storm dungeon, solve the door, we're wading through water, defeated some air elementals in armor, defeated some sirens trying to woo us, and now we're navigating this like windy path.
Yeah, you're right now waist deep in seawater.
It is also pouring rain and thundering.
Yes, you're like in the middle of a hurricane.
Ooh. Another big room up here. There is a single statue. And two doors.
When you all enter this room, yes, you do see a single statue erecting from the water. It does bear resemblance to the Viking figure that you saw on the filigree to the entrance of this dungeon.
Did you describe what the statue looks like yet?
Did you not hear me?
I think I was checking something else.
It's the guy on the door.
Caradwin, do you have that spear you've been using?
Yes, I do.
I'm gonna go.
I'll give it to you to get put in there.
Yeah, I'll take that spear and I'll give it to that guy.
All right. There does seem to be a slot where he is missing something in his hand. The spear does seem like it will fit snugly in his hand.
I will see if I can slot that in there. Here you go, sir. Have your spear thing.
All right. You do. It slots in, and you hear a pressure plate being relieved. However, Mason, give me a perception or investigation. You notice as you are after you put the spear in, it seems like he's missing something else from the statue, but you don't know what.
Of course he's missing his boat. Looks like there's another piece missing from the statue. Probably through one of these doors.
Caradwin, you seem to have the, you seem to be our compass. Which way?
Well, north is this way. South is this way.
Stig folds his arms and nods like, yes.
That is what a compass does.
Is there any... Are they just doors or do they have pictures?
They seem to be just doors. They don't have any indication of what they may lead to.
Well, this one leads to a hall. How about that one down there, Stig?
I will go check. This one leads to a hall.
Well, let's just go north then, because I'm right here with children. Third one, you want to bring your eyes up here? What's your elven eye see?
Oh, Karen, you have your magic up, right?
I do, yes.
Give me 1 second.
So, Sonia, we've been wandering through these paths, and we've stepped on a couple lightning traps, so that's why Carolyn's out front, checking for him.
Also, the water's up to our waist, so it's difficult terrain now.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. We moved it slower.
Okay.
Am I good to proceed?
Yes.
All right. Ooh! That's probably a mimic, but you should go check out the treasure chest.
Wait. I somehow missed it. There's a wall there. Hold on.
Okay. Ignore what I said.
I see nothing.
I don't know how I missed that.
There's a dead end, Caradwin. I'm not gonna go check a dead end.
I got excited, though.
Caradwin goes, look! Nothing! Just more freaking water!
Somebody got a thing they can throw on that, on this area here.
Right, give that guy spear away.
Stig, I need a javelin.
Stig, does not have a javelin.
Here, you can borrow my hand axe.
A hand axe will do. Thank you, Mason. And I will give it a very weak toss to that spot.
Okay. It floats down because this is much deeper water. Again, it's up to your waist. But once it does hit the arcane rune, an explosion of water erupts.
Oh,
Like he stepped on a landmine, essentially.
Geyser.
No, like an explosion of sound.
Can I get my hand axe back?
yes. Here's your helmet.
You gotta go find it.
I will. I will go look for it.
Carrie, you get down on your knees, and now you're on chest way up to the you're up to the water as you're looking for Mason's hand axe.
I give it a few 5 seconds, and then I stand up. Nope, can't find it.
Give me a perception check, Caradwin.
Caradwin just like gently like pushes the surface of the water as if that would help.
Right?
I can't get around.
You can't. Again, you're like, nope, can't find it.
Carter, you know that was a +1 hand axe, right?
No, I did not. Maybe somebody who's not terrified of drowning can go look for it.
Yeah, you're technically right.
I'll send Fish Fulgurite to go search for it.
Okay. You summon your familiar. He turns into a fish and goes down. Easy enough, since he can see and breathe underwater. He finds your hand axe. And
Starts chucking on the salt water.
He's a Quipperfish. I'll mage hand that hand axe back to me. Thank you, Fulgurite. No rooms. Carradine, you want to keep going? Or are you freaked out by the water?
I am just composing myself real quick. Give me a moment. Okay, I think I'm ready.
Mason's gonna just produce flames so that there's fire and some light, so you can see. This is helping.
There's another one, Mason. I will leave this to you. So I don't lose your axe again.
Can I just run the mage hand along the ground to try and trigger it?
Sure. I would say you can.
Okay, I would like to do that.
How far can you move your mage hand?
30 feet, I think.
Okay.
I'll check.
Oh, and doesn't have any hit points either, right?
Nope.
Alright. Another explosion of water, like a thunderous wave, erupted underneath.
Gonna have to start putting on hearing protection or something. Any more down this path, Carradine?
Not that I can see. Actual venture forth. Nope. Nope. Ooh. Okay, there's a lot of turns. Well, I see another one right here.
Well, freaking pick a direction. That way?
Down here.
Okay, I'll send a mage hand to go trigger that one.
Alright. It goes and explodes.
I suppose I could do that too, actually, now that I see you enacting that bit of magic. Well, I trade on Mage Hand.
Mage Hand is not concentration.
Oh. Oh. I should fix that. I don't know why I thought it was. Alright, then I shall also cast Mage Hand and trigger that one.
Oh, it's a cantrip. I'm saying, geez, you're spending spell slots, but.
And because Detect Magic is ritual, I'm also not expending spell slots. We are resource efficient.
Unfortunately.
Well, I think it's pretty fortunate. Oh, God. Looking on these walls, do I have any sense of directionality or level of importance between like different walkways? Like, does some areas seem like they might lead to something more than others?
You can give me an investigation check.
Because I'm worried I'm gonna get us a little bit lost in my.
Yeah, is there any sort of rhyme or reason to where these things go?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Ooh, damn. Okay, that's low.
You can't discern if there's anything importance on the wall. You don't know any rhyme or reason.
Well, we are heading in a direction, at least. So that's good.
Yeah, maybe we should have used the maze rules.
Probably, but. Alright, I'm up here, lads.
Oh, is there? Can you see through that wall?
No, I can see a little bit of a bit.
Well, I thought Karen went up that way, but I think she backtracked.
Yeah, I went this way.
Wait, how did she do that?
Magic.
Gallenford, that's a dead end.
I was letting you guys pass by.
Which path did you take care of?
All the way down. The other one's a dead end. I think I'm spiraling us into another dead end. I'm gonna mage hand on that trap.
Okay. Explosion.
And then I found a chest. For real this time. It's down that hall if somebody wants to go get it. I will not go that deep into the water to reach and
Yep, it is submerged, completely submerged in water.
Do we want to... Gallenford, I think, is our tinker person. I'll pick... Does Gallenford have pick tools, thief tools?
I don't think Galliford has any lockpicks. No.
Well, I don't have any
It says he has thieves' tools.
thieves tools. I vote Galliford. Go check it out.
Okay. Oh, and before I forget, Carla, it was discovered the next morning after you attuned to your axe, you have white dragon scales forming around your cheeks and eyes, and your breath, it's like you're constantly breathing in cold air. So you can see the breath on with the mist. Galliford will go up. He will reach down and discover that it is unlocked and will open the chest.
And he will get eaten by Mimic.
And what he finds in there seems to be a potion bottle.
Does he recognize what kind of potion?
He does not. It's not a potion of healing. It's a unique looking potion.
Alright. I'm not gonna.
What was that?
If he gives it to me, I can identify it later. Or the next time Caradon has to do a ritual spell, I can do that.
Okay, he'll hand it to either Caradon or Mason, whoever wants to grab it.
Mason will hold on to it for now.
Okay.
Right. I shall lead us back the way we came. Because I do have some sense of direction.
Oh.
Thanks to my keen mind spell, I just saw Galliford shift through a wall. That was kind of crazy.
He's what's that game? Among Us?
Yeah, he's venting. We're just following the orange arrows out of here. Because I think this just loops around. North, I don't think we've gone that way yet, but I don't know if it's my assumption is it will lead to another dead end. Any thoughts, anybody?
Pick a direction. I'm kind of in a spot where I can't see anything.
Sonya, you see anything?
Alright, everybody split up and scatter.
And
Looks like we got a left and a right northward passage.
Caradon, is that a dead end?
it loops around. No, not entirely.
This way, guys.
That does lead to a dead end. But down here, there's a coffin.
Yes, Caradon, you do see a stone sarcophagus.
I will mage hand that trap. Pow.
Ka-chow.
We've been passing a lot of these dead ends. I want to go down this one and just see if there's anything special about it.
Mason, you go down, you run your hands along the walls, you're trying to look around, and there doesn't seem to be anything special.
Just a stupid maze.
Well, I found at least where they buried somebody. There might be something in here.
The last time you opened a coffin in a dungeon, it buried the tomb of the warrior.
I'll open it if nobody wants to. Alright, vampire, wakey wakey. I'm gonna flip the top lid open.
Give me a strength check. You are having difficulties opening the stone lid on this coffin.
Stig! Help!
What happened?
I think it's locked or made of granite or something.
Alright, let's see what we can do.
Heave!
Hey!
I'd like to help Stig push it because I think he's stronger than I am.
Give me a strength check with advantage.
Hold on, my strength is not right.
You rolled a strength save.
I did, but my strength stat is not right.
Stay with the help of Mason. You open up the lid, slide it off to the side, and you peer in, and it appears to be empty.
Creepy.
I'm
I'd to use my wand of secrets to make sure there's nothing hidden in here.
Okay.
Boop.
There does seem to be a false bottom to this.
I knew it. Well,
do you want to do the autos Carradine, or should I have Stig do it?
I don't think I want to get that deep in the water, so I'm going to move back again.
Well, there's as dry on the inside.
Oh, I'll go in there and do that then if it's dry on the inside.
Other than the rain now pouring in, but yeah, it's not filled with water.
I'll see if I can get it open.
Searching around, you definitely are able to open it up, and you do find what seems to be a stone. Like the head of a serpent, made out of stone and is flat.
Ooh.
What the hell? It sounds like it would go nicely with that statue.
Yes. It's made of stone. It's very hard for me to lift.
It's not that heavy.
Oh, okay. I imagined a big, like rock.
No, it's not. It's not like a gargoyle head, but it's like made out of like shale, so it's very light and flat.
Okay. Carradine does still overexert herself, trying to lift it up. I have an 8 strength.
Ah, she broke a nail.
Yeah, it'll grow back.
Mason will carry it if you're having trouble and don't want to be sinking.
Oh, yes. No, please carry it. I don't want to sink.
Right, Mason will carry it.
Right.
Shall we make our way back to that statue?
Yes.
I don't know if you want to just drag us back, Chris. We're just going to follow the orange arrows till we get back to that statue.
I was going to ask, are you going to go... Is that what you guys going to do?
Yeah, we're supposed to go. Okay,
Is
so
there-
he's hanging down here. Let's check.
I already checked those ways.
Oh, yeah, it's empty. unless we wanted to investigate the area.
It just seems like a lot of dead ends, and like to me, we reached the end of the maze. The only option now is to get out. We can keep waiting around the water if you want, though.
I don't know. It feels like the snow place all over again. Like we're missing something.
We're probably missing a lot of things. I'll give Sonya the help action for her investigation of the walls.
Sonia, as you're not, investigating this wall, trying to see if there's any secrets, it's just a wall.
There's no like water current or anything. Like the water's heading in a specific direction.
It does kind of feel like when we progressed, the water got deeper.
Right now, the way we're only stuck behind that statue, and we have a possible piece, and we also have another doorway to go.
Yes, I was going to say there's another door we haven't investigated yet.
Nothing down here? Caradwin, Sonia?
No, nothing. Well, let's go back to the other place.
I think we're gonna follow the arrows all the way back if Chris wants to just drag us there. Or we can walk.
There is this big long corridor that we haven't checked.
Cardron, you're still way back there.
Oh, I thought we were going to be moved back to the thing.
Yeah, you didn't say anything, so we've all been walking.
Guys, this seems to go pretty good.
Caradwin, Stig went south and he says it's going away, so I think we're gonna go explore a little.
Bridging through the water.
Chest!
Good luck.
Yeah, you find a treasure chest underneath the water.
Well, I feel pretty proud of myself. I will open it.
You open it up, air bubbles come up, and you reach in and you pull out another potion. This one seems to be murky green with jellyfish bubbles.
I hand it to Mason.
Do you have a description of the other potion we found?
The other potion seems to be like a dark blue, like swirling, like with the silver micro powder, the edible micro powder potions, with lightning crackling on the inside.
And this one is like green with jellyfish and bubbles?
These bubbles are in the shape of jellyfish and is murky green.
Well, there's nothing else past here. I might as well head back.
Yep, head back.
Alright, now I'll
Yep.
move you guys back.
I vented.
Who brought the Thunderball trap?
Mason will see if the serpent head fits on the statue.
Looking around on it, yeah, you see that this Viking shield is indeed missing. Seems to be a serpent head.
Okay, we'll plug that in.
You plug it in, and there's another click, and a door opens up. You cannot see, just so you're aware, that rock. You notice as you looked in, it's as if it dives down into the water. You will have to swim underneath this, to get to the other side.
Hey, Carradine.
Yes.
Just close your eyes as we go through this next part, okay?
Oh.
And hold your breath.
Is the water deep?
Too deep to stand in.
I have a potion for that. Should I take it? Should I wait?
What's the potion?
Potion of water breathing?
Well, I see it goes under, but I don't know how far it goes.
Carriagewin, you notice that the potion that Stake found is a potion of water breathing.
Oh. Stick has one too. Now that said, I don't know if I feel comfortable drinking it and then still going in the water.
It does not overcome your fear. No. If you want to swim, you would have to dive underneath and swim in this water, in this ocean water. You would, in order to do that, you would need to make a fear save.
Luckily, we have no androids.
I get that.
Does anybody else want the other potion of water breathing?
Yeah, I was gonna say we only have 2 potions of water breathing.
I have a spell that lets me do that.
What, water breathing?
Yes.
As you are contemplating this, you can also tell that the water coming from the secret entrance, it seems to be more turbulent and stronger.
Too strong for a fish to swim back?
It can most certainly
Be able to come back?
It will need to make an athletics check if you're going to send Fulgurite, if that's what you're referring to.
I'll send fish Fulgurate, and I'll see through his eyes to see how far it goes. And if he gets beyond 100 feet, then the vision gets off, and I'll just know that it's more than 100 feet.
Okay. You would notice that it is not 100 feet further away, but when he does see what seems to be a giant rock protruding off seems to be an ocean floor, out of the water.
Okay, say that again. You cut out in the middle. I heard, like, it's not 100 feet, something, 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 ocean floor?
It's not 100 feet. But Fulgurite does see like a giant rock, like a small island or such, protruding out of the water that reaches down the ocean floor. So it seems like there is some sort of land to stand on.
Okay, so we're in a cave, we swim through this tunnel, we appear on the ocean surface, and then there's a rock for us to stand on?
It appears so, yes.
Alright, it doesn't seem very far. So we might be able to do it without the water breathing, and there is land for us to stand on the other side. And I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Well, we're not making progress standing around here. I'll go first, Mason.
Alright.
Sig, you hold your breath and you dive into the water.
Can I get to this rock?
Yeah, you can surface from there actually. And you climb up onto this rock jetting out of the ocean. Sig, it is as if you're in the heart of the storm. The wind is blowing sideways, it is very turbulent and very dangerous, and lightning streaks across and thunder cracks in the sky.
That doesn't...
The wind is swirling around us, not on.
I guess that would be the center of a storm, but not the eye of a hurricane.
Yeah, you're in the center of the storm, not in the eye. It's not calm. And Stig, you look up, and again, you can't see the ceiling. You just see a storm up above you.
Terradin, would it help if we ran a rope and then you just pull yourself along the rope? Alright then. Mason's just gonna trail a rope and drag a rope down through the tunnel.
Oh, sorry, I was muted. I was
You were silent with fear.
Yes. At what point does it start getting too deep for me to walk in?
Almost immediately. You would have to dive. Yeah.
Okay. Right there.
And
Is this an accurate distance, Chris?
yeah. So like right in front of you, like in this space, a rock is like the stone ceiling shears down, so you can't see on the other side if you're trying to teleport. You would have to literally swim and go underneath.
Well, I have a little guy that can go do that for me, and then I can teleport. Because I believe I can see through him. Let me double check that.
Well, while you figure that out, Mason's gonna go ahead and swim through.
So what it says is that it can share with me what it sees and hears.
Okay.
So because I can cast spells through him, and I can see what he can see, I'm assuming I should be okay if I send him to teleport onto the rock.
Okay. 2 people can fit on one rock.
So I'm gonna send him. Are we okay to swim to the other rocks in this room, or do you want us to stay near the entrance?
Right now, you can swim to the other rocks if you want. I would just need an athletics check for you to see if you make it or not. Because again, this is stormwater. This is like a hurricane. Um,
I need 15 feet. So I have to swim 15 feet. I can do it.
Give me a wisdom saving throw, Caradwin, to brave yourself to to dive under this ocean water.
I can do it. All right. I'm going to go 5, probably fall into the water. 10, 15. And I think once I get to here, I can teleport to him. Whoop.
Okay, you're clinging onto the side of this rock as you, Mason, and Stig are trying to fit on this rock.
And I have used all my second level spells now. And I'm going to try to climb up.
Okay, only 2 people can fit on the rock.
Yep, Caradwin can be one of those people.
Oh, okay, sorry. I didn't realize.
I am not going to force you to be in the deep water.
Thank you.
As you do see, as you come up, there are other rocks jetting out of the ocean floor.
I'll go ahead and try and swim to the south one.
Okay, give me an athletics check, real quick. Okay, you can. I don't know what your swim speed is.
It'd be half your walking speed, 15.
So you can start swimming normally towards the rock.
And then if I double move, I can get to the rock.
Yes.
I'll go join Mason.
Well, we may need somebody to lift the coffin there.
Oh,
You can give me. Well, okay. First, Mason, give me a perception check as you're swimming in the water. Oh, is 21 your perception?
Yes.
Okay. You do, when the lightning cracks through the sky, you do see what seems to be a coffin down, a sarcophagus down on the bottom of the ocean. You also see, while you're swimming, a massive dark figure swimming in the water. And is very serpentine like. When you reach the rock, it will raise its toothy maw and its sea serpent body, and it gives you a roar. And with there, we will end the session. It is not a blue dragon, but it is a sea serpent.
and I immediately cast Greater Invisibility.
You can do that on your turn next time.
Rad. Nice.
We will end the session there.